Here it is, 1957 Chevy. I've owned this car for over 35 years. It's been tucked away in storage, and it's hit the point where it's time to put this back on the road. It was a complete car about 25 years ago when I started tearing it down. One thing led to another and just kind of got pushed off to the side, so we're going to get back on this thing and put a modern drivetrain in it, make it drivable, get her cleaned up, painted, restored. It's a clean California car. No rust. It's pretty straight body. Got a couple little dings and dents. It's kind of like looking into a time capsule. They have all the glass, all the trim, seat frames. That's the back seat that's inside the car. I've got the front seat in another garage storage area. Originally the car was a champagne color with a white top, and as you can see, it's probably been a half a dozen different colors. Still got some of the old gauges and stuff in it from years ago. A lot of stuff got to get cleaned out of the car, get it cleaned up. All the glass is in it. The windshields are underneath those seats there, sitting on top of blankets. Hopefully they're still pretty decent shape. They've been stored for quite a few years now. Growing up in the 60s and 70s, I followed Project X from its very beginnings back in the 60s, and this was always my favorite car. More than likely we'll be going with an LS swap. I'm not 100% sure on exactly how it's going to wind up. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, needs to be cleaned. The bottom of the trunk area there does have a little bit of rust in there for some debris that had gotten underneath the bumper and collected moisture and had rusted. So I do have that replacement panel. Started to take the paint off of the passenger side there, back quarter, using a razor blade, and it was really time consuming. We'll probably go with some type of a chemical stripper. I think originally the car had a 6-cylinder in it with a 3-speed transmission on the floor, which I haven't seen too many of those cars that were like that. 210, it's a 1957 Chevy 210.